I'm speechless. I don't even know how to explain it. It's my first time that I've seen the holy light, and I'm very blessed by God to have seen it.
This year is very sad, but I wish with the light of the holy fire from Jerusalem will give peace all around the world. Thank you and happy Easter. Jesus is risen.
In the labyrinthine alleys of Jerusalem's ancient quarter, where every stone whispers a story and each archway seems to bend time itself, an extraordinary scene unfolds each year that defies explanation. Today, you and I embark on a journey into one of history's most persistent enigmas, a phenomenon recorded since at least the 9th century, witnessed by pilgrims and skeptics alike, and whispered about in hushed tones by those who dare to seek the hidden truth. But before we step through those olive-toned corridors and peer inside the sealed chambers of faith, I'd like to ask, if you crave revelations that lie beyond ordinary understanding, if you hunger for urgent prophecies and age-old mysteries brought to light, please subscribe to Veridawn now. Here we delve unflinchingly into the divine, the miraculous, and the prophetic. Hit that button and let's uncover what the world has tried to explain away, but could never quite grasp. Imagine standing before the majestic gates of Jerusalem's old city, just as dawn lightens the sky. The air hums with expectancy, an electric charge that seems to emanate not from any machine, but from the stones themselves. Merchants and pilgrims, draped in a patchwork of robes and scarves from every corner of the globe, press forward. Some move in reverent silence, eyes cast toward the horizon. Others chant prayers in languages that twist the tongue and thrill the ear. They all converge on a single destination, the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. Here, beneath the tangle of domes and minarets, lies the tomb believed to cradle the very body of Christ before the resurrection. This venerable edifice, first erected under the orders of Emperor Constantine in the 4th century and rebuilt countless times thereafter, is more than stone and mortar. It is a crossroads of faiths, a living relic where East meets West, where Christians, Muslims, and Jews bear witness to a secret older than any of their holy books. Each year on Holy Saturday, what the Orthodox calendar designates as the final vigil before the triumph of Easter morning, something extraordinary occurs inside that sealed tomb. The atmosphere grows electric. Priests clad in richly embroidered vestments assemble at the entrance to the edicule, the tiny marble shrine enclosing the burial site. Hundreds of candles burn at altars throughout the church. Yet in the moments preceding the miracle, these too are extinguished. A hush falls over the crowd, a pregnant silence so profound that you can almost hear your own heartbeat. Then deep within the darkness of the edicule, something stirs. If you're among the privileged few standing close enough, you might catch the flicker of movement, an ember of light coaxed out of nothingness. And in that instant, the impossible becomes reality. A pure, bluish-white flame, hovering in midair, flickers into life. Not a spark caught from a tinderbox, nor a wisp of smoke drifting up from hidden coals. This is a fire without origin, a blaze that dances free from the laws of physics and chemistry, as though heaven itself has reached down through the centuries to tell the world, He is risen. Over the centuries, countless witnesses have tried and failed to explain the holy fire. Chemists have collected samples only to report that the flame's properties cannot be reconciled with any known combustible material. Atmospheric scientists have analyzed the humidity and pressure within the tomb, but the conditions are no different from air outside those doors. And yet, for the first several seconds, this miracle flame remains cool to the touch. Believers pass it across their faces, over their hands and beards, feeling nothing but a gentle caress. Only after those sacred moments does the fire assume the familiar warmth of an ordinary flame. Consider Sir Lawrence Oliphant, a British diplomat and author who visited Jerusalem in 1870. A man of the world, an observer unmoored from any particular creed, Oliphant entered the church with a healthy dose of cynicism. What he encountered changed him in ways he struggled to articulate. He described the sudden torrent of light, the way the flame leapt from candle to candle in perfect unison, and the tears that flowed down the cheeks of even the most battle-hardened guards. He detailed how the light itself seemed to carry a resonance, a tremor on the air, like angelic voices singing behind the walls. Yet the more remarkable testimony may come from everyday pilgrims. A mother clutching her child, eyes red from lost sleep and whispered prayers. A veteran soldier who'd seen too much darkness in the world. A scholar of science who'd traveled to debunk a miracle instead, found his skepticism undone. Their stories converge on a single truth. For a fleeting span, they held in their hands a fire that had no earthly source and refused to burn them. How does the church prepare for something so unexplainable? Long before dawn breaks on Holy Saturday, the doors of the Aedicule are sealed with a layer of scarlet wax by Muslim custodians, guardians of the so-called status quo in Jerusalem. A centuries-old arrangement that preserves the delicate balance between Christian denominations and other faith communities. No foreign pyrotechnics or hidden flint is allowed. The Greek Orthodox Patriarch himself is strip-searched down to the smallest stitch, ensuring he bears nothing that could ignite flame. Once the Patriarch enters, a hush falls that rivaling the vacuum of space. Cameras are strictly prohibited. No video evidence exists of the initial spark. What we have are eyewitness accounts, recorded in diaries and letters, in hushed confessions and public proclamations. Yet even without footage, the holy fire continues to command attention from every corner of Christendom and beyond. No sooner has the flame emerged than its light is captured in ornate lanterns, themselves relics of Byzantine craftsmanship. From here, the miracle embarks on its pilgrimage. Flights east to Moscow, west to Athens, north to Bucharest, south to Belgrade. Each destination prepares to receive this divine ember. Airplanes redolent of incense, airports draped in purple and gold, dignitaries bowing their heads in reverence. Imagine the lantern's glow touching down in an Eastern European cathedral on a crisp spring morning, banners fluttering in the breeze, the world's media snapping photographs that, paradoxically, seem to capture both a burning flame and an otherworldly glow that defies description. It is testament to a miracle that refuses to be confined by geography, language, or the boundaries of human belief. One of the most compelling aspects of the holy fire is that it transcends religious lines. During epochs when Jerusalem was under Islamic rule, Muslim officials maintained order at the ceremony. Some began as jaded mockers, yet many later recounted being so moved by the fire's sudden appearance that they paid for the construction of mosques in honor of the event. Others are said to have converted to Christianity outright, captivated by a flame that seemed to whisper, "This is more than history, this is life itself." Jewish onlookers, too, have pressed against the crowd at the church's threshold, glimpsing a flash like lightning tearing through the tomb. One account tells of a devout Jew so skeptical that he watched in silence until the light passed over his candle, igniting it without hand or spark. He fell to his knees, weeping at the undeniable presence of something beyond his most cherished convictions. Stories of the holy fire's transformative power are countless. A cancer patient, whose candle ignited, reported feeling a warmth radiating from her heart rather than her hand, an inexplicable peace washing away months of pain and fear. A young father, down on his luck after losing his job, carried the flame back home, where he claims his business ventures turned around almost overnight. No coincidence, he insists, but a touch of divine favor. Children, too, speak of the fire in wide-eyed wonder, comparing its touch to a butterfly's wing or a gentle breeze on a summer night. For a few sacred seconds, they believe with an innocence unclouded by doubt that they hold a spark of heaven itself. In modern laboratories, scientists have tried every conceivable test: combustion analysis, spectrometry, thermography. None yielded a rational explanation. The initial flame's temperature registers far below that of normal fire. Its light spectrum contains wavelengths inconsistent with known combustion processes. Still, every hypothesis collapses against the mountain of eyewitness data and the ritual's unwavering consistency across 12 centuries. And so the holy fire remains a riddle, a challenge hurled at the feet of reason, demanding that skeptics reconcile the unexplainable with their worldview. or bend their understanding to encompass a realm beyond material laws. In an age where faith is often ridiculed, where miracles are dismissed as superstition, the holy fire dares to shine like a beacon of hope. It reminds us that not everything can be measured, weighed, or explained. Sometimes the greatest truths are those whispered in flickering candlelight, in the hush of expectation before dawn, in the unguarded gasp when a flame appears from nowhere. For Veridawn, this is more than an old story. It is a living prophecy. It is a testament to a power that transcends time, a mystery that persists in the face of every effort to confine it. It compels us to look beyond the veneer of the ordinary and seek the divine thread woven through our world. As we step back from the Church of the Holy Sepulchre and the echo of the crowds chanting, "Christ is risen," consider this. The same force that kindles the holy fire in Jerusalem is at work in the hidden corners of your own life. It moves unseen, ready to ignite hope in the darkest moments. It beckons you to believe that the miraculous is not relic, but reality, alive and active. Next Holy Saturday, when darkness falls and the world waits, remember the unquenchable flame. And remember that, in the heart of every skeptic, every seeker, every soul yearning for something more, the spark of the divine can still burst into being. Thank you for journeying with me into this timeless wonder. If this exploration stirred questions, shook loose doubts, or ignited a fresh flame of belief in your heart, then share your thoughts below. And if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe to Veridawn, where hidden truth meets urgent prophecy, and where we'll continue to shine a light on the mysteries that shape our world.